Good morning everybody, this is Stephen Pugh of the Home Bible College. It's October the 18th and we're looking at 2 Timothy chapter 3. And so we have an interesting passage in which Paul is talking about the last days. He says, "Know this, that in the last days perilous times shall come." Now it's very interesting, that word perilous. It means risk. It means risk of your life. So he says there's going to come a day in the last days. Now the phrase the last days is also a technical term. It refers to the tribulation period, of which we know that there are a specific number of days. He says in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. Ever learning, never able to come to a knowledge of the truth. And what Paul is saying is this: he's saying that in the tribulation period there will be times of great distress, and it will be perilous times. You will be at risk of all sorts of things, but in particular you'll be at risk of your life. But in contrast to that, he says, "But thou hast fully known my doctrine, my manner of life, purpose, faith, long-suffering, charity, patience, persecutions, afflictions, which came upon me at Antioch, at Iconium, at Lystra, what persecutions I endured, but out of them all the Lord delivered me." And that's my password. Out of them all the Lord delivered me. The suffering that the Apostle Paul went through was huge. In Asia Minor he was left for dead a number of times. He was beaten within an inch of his life on many occasions. And Paul says, you know what I suffered, because you see Timothy was there. Timothy was present. Timothy saw it all. Some of the persecutions that Paul suffered came only upon him. But if you were with Paul, you were in risk as well. Silas received a beating because he was alongside Paul. And he says, you know my doctrine, manner of life, purpose, faith, long-suffering, charity, patience, persecutions and afflictions. He's saying, Timothy, you know all that I've been through. You saw a lot of it. He says, but out of them all the Lord delivered me. Paul could have died. Some of the sufferings he experienced were so horrendous that he could have passed away. On one occasion at least they left him for dead, thinking that they'd killed him, but he just recovered and walked back into the city to preach the gospel again. Paul is encouraging Timothy. He's saying, Timothy, you are to endure hardships, because hard times are coming. Of course, Paul at this particular stage had no concept as to how far away the tribulation would be. He knew that it was future. He didn't know how long the church age would continue. Of course, it's continued for nearly 2,000 years. But Paul didn't know that. And so he tells Timothy, he says, perilous times are coming, the last days are coming, and you will be saved from the wrath to come. So it's a wonderful passage here. But we can all be encouraged, and Timothy can be encouraged, because Paul says, out of them all the Lord delivered me. Praise the Lord. What a great God he is. How that he hears and He delivers us from all our trials. God bless you. Looking forward to speaking to you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe to the Home Bible College on YouTube, and don't forget to like it if you like it. God bless you. Bye for now.